Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this endless festival of football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. Hernandez attempts a clearance. That is good strength. Adams. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Searching pass he's played there. And he's straight offside. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Kyle Walker. Ah, he's given it away. Now Lima.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Van der Ven. And it's Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. France have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rice. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van der Ven. For Szoboszlai. Lima. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Haaland! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Kyle Walker. Lacroix. Lima. And Hernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, this looks sharp. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. Yaya Toure. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Can he get it through? He's found the way through! That is great defending, so alert. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. And it's Yaya Toure. Plays a sharp little ball here. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Yaya Toure. Pass is just off target. Szoboszlai. Lacroix. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gets a good foot in there. Szoboszlai. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! Goal! France! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Lima. Lacroix. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, a delicate chip through. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Just about up to the hour now. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Van der Ven. Son Heung-min. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he was quick to react. Lima. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rice. And no, that was never going to make it. Foot in. Just about up to 75 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Albert Ferrer.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Albert Ferrer carries the ball down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, super find. And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
France leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now that's well seen too. Lima. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Mohamed Salah. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.